Hello, my crafty friends. This is Teresa with Fresh and Renewed with Teresa, and boy, do I have a treat for you today. It is Not Too Shabby Day here on my channel and on the Not Too Shabby channel, and I have a treat. I got permission from Jamie to share this with you. Her and I kind of discuss what I'm going to do each week for my Not Too Shabby Day. And we decided to give you a sneak peek at what the paper pad of the month is. So this is the paper pad and for this month, and then this is the second one. So we have Cue the Sparklers, and I'll show you the pages in just a second. So we have Cue the Sparklers and we have Patriotic Inks. So these are kind of faux alcohol ink backgrounds that kind of coordinate with the Cue the Sparklers. And when I show you my cards in just a few minutes, you will get even a better sneak peek. Let me make sure these are in frame. You will have even another sneak peek at the challenge for June. So let me show you the papers for both of these little paper pads here. Okay, so these are the papers for Cue the Sparklers, and most of them are just kind of background images, and we went with other than a stark red, white, and blue, we went with this red and cream and blue. It's got a couple of different colors of blue, some navy, some cream. It's got a little bit of white in there too. And then you've got some gold flecks and stars. So that is the first side of that one. And then this is the kind of abstract side of this one. And then we have some wonderful cut aparts. They all, just like all of our other cut aparts, they all have a black line around them if you want to cut them out on your scan and cut. And then we have this blue kind of cloud watercolor background with the red, white, and blue roses. And then we have a background of blue watercolor with some cream colored stars. Did I show you the back of that one? Oh, I did not. I am sorry. So the back of the cut apart one is this kind of streaky navy blue and cream and gold, and the other color blue, and then a couple different shades of red. So this pad just has great potential. Then we have another abstract with you know, some stripes and splotches and stars and glitter, faux glitter, and then some more stars on the back of that one. And then we have watercolor with stars all over it. And then a large rose print with the red, white, and blue roses, or cream color roses, on a blue background. And then you have the same print that the other, let's see, I think it was on the back of this, yeah. The same print that had the light blue background in the a darker blue background for this rose one. And then on this one, you've got your gold or yellow kind of red and white stars and kind of cream blue on a background. And then these are our Patriotic Ink colors. So you have kind of like a goldish color, and then a lighter tone, and then you have a red and a pinky red, and then you have the navy kind of royal blue, and then you have a kind of a medium blue. We have a gray, and then you have a black. And then this is a different color red for this one. And then you have a different color blue. And this one might be the same color blue. Yeah, it's a little different. The way it's scaled is a little different. So anyhow, you have all of these patriotic inks and the Cue the Sparklers paper pad. So I hope you will enjoy my cards today. So here's the next sneak peek, and then I kind of have to go off and get my images prepared and my cards prepared, because I'm going to be honest, had a kind of a very busy week, just getting back from a trip, and then I've had some appointments, so anyhow, okay, so this is a sneak peek at part of the challenge for next month. You'll be able to choose what you want to follow, but this is a sketch for next month. And let me explain to you the reason I did the sketch this way. I designed the sketch, and I designed it to where you could, the pink is your card base, the gray is your panel, your card panel, and that's 4 by 5 1/4. And my intention in my head was to, of course, some of the ones in the Cue the Sparklers would work as well, but my intention in my head was to use the patriotic inks for this background, and then you could use the pattern papers from Cue the Sparklers for these 3 squares. So you have 3 squares that are 2 inches by 2 inches, and then you have your sentiment banner. And then you could, I'm thinking you can kind of cluster your cut aparts, like kind of right here in the middle, or standing on top of the sentiment banner, or whatever. So anyhow, so that's the sneak peek, and I will be right back to show you my cards. Okay, my crafty friends, I am back with my cards that I have created with this sketch. This is going to be the June, or one component of the June challenge, monthly challenge for Not Too Shabby. And I gave you a sneak peek at Cue the Sparklers for our paper pad subscription. The last 2 months, maybe the last 3 months, these have sold out in record time. So if you want to get your hands on this, I would suggest you go ahead and pre-order it. And then we have the patriotic inks. They come as a pair. The paper pad subscription, they are priced as a pair, and in the paper pad subscription, if you subscribe monthly, you get an 18% discount. You do not get the discount if you just buy them as a one-time purchase. And on the patriotic inks, I want to give a great big shout out to Helen of Crafty Mama Diaries. When we debuted the very first set of paper pads, she said, what about some alcohol inks? So we took that suggestion and ran with it for this month. So like I said, I created this sketch to kind of showcase as many of the pattern papers as you can. I have paired them with the cut aparts. I cut them out on my Scan and Cut, and then some various the squares, and I just used a very simple sentiment. I looked through my stash of sentiments. I had hello, and so I embossed it. And I know on the camera this probably looks like it's white, but I didn't want a stark white, and I happen to have a cream embossing powder. So that's what that is. And I chose red for 2 of the cards, a red card base for 2 of the cards, and a navy card base for the other 3. So, and I didn't finish the inside yet. I will be on all of these putting a white panel and then just my signature strip across the bottom. Well, I can't call it my signature because I know lots of other people do that too, but my strip across the bottom. So, but I will finish those up later. I put the truck on this one. And this one had, I chose a red background since this one was, you know, such a dark navy. And then there's this one. And most of the squares are the same except this one. For some reason, because I was using I happen to have a double stitch square that is exactly 2 inches. And just putting the square on the pieces of paper, I couldn't get 5 out of most of them. I guess I wasn't being careful enough. So this one's a little different. But all the rest of them have the same 3 squares on them. The other, I would definitely was able to get 4. So I put the jar of flags on that one. And the little puppy dog on this one. I love that little puppy dog. Mainly because I'm partial to black labs, because I have 2 grand puppies that are black labs, but I guess this is a yellow lab. It looks like it anyhow. And then I paired up the flowers and the girl, and I realized, you know, after I saw it printed, she could have been a little bit bigger, but then I would have had to sacrifice one of the other images. So anyhow, I think with the flowers, you know, she's standing in front, the flowers are behind, and, you know, so I think that looks okay. So those are my 5 cards for Not Too Shabby today, giving you a sneak peek of the June paper pad subscription. So I hope you like them all. Thank you so much for watching, and the information for the paper pad subscription will be listed down in the description box, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.